So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Quick look at the lineups. The whistle. How do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control at speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering...
Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Spreads it wide, and it's Rose. Danny Rose with a delicate ball. Isco. Sergio Ramos. Bale. Modric. Isco. Now it's Benzema. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is terrific skill. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Long and high towards the flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Marcelo. Forward it goes. He's got away. That looks a good ball. Too much on that, it's gone out. Ericsson. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Danny Rose goes long, and he's there to cut it out. Isco. Looking for options. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's broken loose. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now it's Kane. Antonio. Modric, of whom the stats say he is the best player in the team in the air. Messi! A great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Should have hit the net.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Kane looks to clip it forward, and Antonio! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Bale. Carvajal. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Dyer. Lucas Moura. Kane. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And the ball is out of play. Modric. Messi. And it's Benzema. Steered out wide. Danny Rose hurtles into the tackle. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Rose is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
There are plenty of them waiting inside the box. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Boateng plays it forward. Kane. And the weighted pass. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Delivery from Rose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. This could fall anywhere. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Bale. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Into the channel. Looking for a decent ball in. Marcelo gets it back. That'll be a throw. Sergio Ramos, aimed long and direct. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Marcelo. Messi looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shapes to shoot! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late. Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Goes wide, and it's been given away. The shot's on! Spectacular from Eriksson! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Isco.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Dyer tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo can't get the better of his opposite number. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Marcelo. Modric. And now the finish, Messi! Goal! His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Rose. Antonio. Kane passes it through. Now it's Eriksen. Hits it! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Great leap! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Marcelo. Isco. And Belly is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Marcelo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Messi. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Oh, brilliant goal! About as smooth as it gets.
Unbelievable.
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a bit special. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
5 minutes left on the clock. Lucas Moura. Ball is over the line. Played out to the wing. Kane looking to get on the end of this. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Isco. Modric. Nacho. Marcelo. It's a great overlap from left back. Lucas Moura battles to win it back. And that will be the final act. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
This is a hard one to take. Not will be that strong enough, won't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching my video game football game soccer PES 2018 for MDY Club. I hope you guys enjoy my video game, and for sure we will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. I hope you guys have a good day and a great day for today. And have a good and a great Christmas day. And see you next time, my friend, my brother. Thank you.